I don't know when this happened, but tipping used to be an option, and I feel like tipping is getting forced now. Twitty in the city.
Aloha.
I don't watch a lot of baseball as far as regular season. How are the A's doing?
They're doing good.
Nice.
They're hanging in there.
Like hanging in there, or like it could be.
I don't watch baseball as much as I used to, but they're still hanging.
Okay, good to know. I figured you rocking the jersey. Talk about it. We're not a sports podcast show, but we can talk sports. We can talk whatever we want because it's Twitty in the city. I'm Twitty. That's THC. Thank you. Hitting the like, hitting the subscribe. We had to up the goal. We're going 5K, baby, on subscribers.
Let's go.
You know, you get 1,000. Now you just got to shoot for the stars. But thank you so much. Also, any comments you do, like, heart, do whatever. THC is the one doing that. I don't put that out there to say you can attack him, but he's the guy that is interacting with you. So it is one of us. It's not one of those things where it's like, you could be talking to a bot. It is THC.
It's me.
He shares the funny ones with me. But just to let you know, that
some
is
of
the
them
guy.
get off the chain and they start saying some
Bro,
crazy
you be
stuff.
having side conversations with people that be cracking me up. I'll be like, I'll ask him, how are numbers looking? And he'll be like, man, me and this one person, man, I don't know how. We went from Harbor Freight to doggone Taco Bell. And I'm like, that's not what I asked for. But thanks for sharing. So if you do interact, that's what you're going to get. You could talk about one thing and then you go down a rabbit hole with THC. So also appreciate you doing that, by the way.
And if you just come on there and you just being nasty or you just want to say something nasty, I'm right off. I'm not even responding to it.
So actually, that's a good way to find out. If they don't got a comment,
yeah, man,
that's somebody that's out there being nasty.
We stay positive here.
Yeah,
I get it, man. Like everybody walks through life in different ways and different things, and like different things happen, and people attack or not attack, but they handle different situations in different ways, and sometimes a lot of us handle it the same way. But it's like, you know, you ain't got to attack, and if you just gonna jump on there and just start attacking, just know I'm gonna take your comment and I'm gonna yank it off.
Yeah, because we got the power. Yeah. So again, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate you guys.
Man, they've been going crazy with that. They're showing us a lot of love,
bro.
Man.
We're coming up
a lot of love.
We're coming up on 8 months.
Yeah,
December.
Let's go.
Almost in August. Yeah, we're on 8 months, bro. So thank you guys so much. I feel like I don't say it a lot just because we were kind of new, but I feel like y'all been riders with us from day one. I appreciate it. And hopefully I don't piss nobody off with this topic because it's irking me, dog.
What is?
I don't get irked.
What irked you?
But I'm sick of somebody trying to force me to pay their bills.
Who's trying to force you to pay them?
I don't know when this happened, but tipping used to be an option. And I feel like tipping is getting forced now. When I gotta backtrack because I'm already getting heated about this.
Okay.
I'm at McDonald's.
Are you talking here? Somebody needed a tip from McDonald's?
No. Well, I mean like the actual worker.
You looking at somebody who used to work at McDonald's. What? Somebody needed a tip at McDonald's?
Yes.
Why?
I think it's because they think it is expected.
Is that coming from the company or is it coming from the employee?
The employee.
No. I don't think that's even allowed. I don't think you're even allowed to tip. I don't think you're allowed to tip at the fast food restaurants.
Yeah, it's an option, bro.
Now it's an option?
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't an option when I worked there.
No. That's what I'm saying. I remember.
I am old, but
I remember tipping was at restaurants. Now, I go to Jimmy John's, I go to Taco Bell, I go to McDonald's. It's do you want to round up for the McDonald's Foundation? And obvious, yes, I want to support kids. And it's like, also there's a little, if you want to give us something, it's like, that's not my job. Like you're
making your hourly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I had to come talk this out because I'm like, am I being stingy or do I need to change my ways? Well, because my philosophy is this, and I'll let you have it. When it comes to tipping, if you are bringing me my food and serving me, that's a tip. But if you're just doing your regular job and making me a number one with a sweet tea.
Yeah, but it's not. That person's not even making it. They're just,
exactly.
They might make the fries and they might make the drink
and they might put it in the bag.
They might.
Might, exactly.
There might be somebody who does that for them and just hands it to them.
Exactly. And I'm tipping the person that really ain't even making the food.
No, they're just pushing the buttons, turning around and grabbing the bag and handing it to you.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like everywhere I turn now, there's an option to tip, and I'm like, this isn't even tip quality.
Yeah.
Like, no disrespect. I love Starbucks. I love Dutch Bros. Why am I tipping? I don't get one of these espresso macchiato double shot. I just want a Red Bull lemonade.
Okay, now that is different.
How's that? This is why I had to come talk to you. Well, how is that different?
Because
maybe it's different for me because I order something simple.
That's one. I do not. I do have one of those sweet drinks that you got to add extra stuff into it. So the barista is actually sometimes there's only one person in there. Sometimes I pulled up and there's only one person taking the order, making the drink and giving it to you, then taking the next order, making the drink. And they're actually making it. They're doing the work. You can watch them do that. I will always tip if I can see you producing and then coming to me and being like, here you go. If I come up to your taco truck, if I'm at a taco truck or something like that and I pull up and I just watch them cook it in front and bag it up and put it on there and there's a little jar that says tip, I'm leaving a tip.
Yeah, I do it for food 100%. Trucks. I do it for food trucks. I don't do it a lot for fast food chains.
I don't do it at all for fast food chains.
Yeah.
At all.
Well, I consider Dutch Bros
now,
and
this
Starbucks
is the thing,
like
though.
a fast food chain.
Now, this is the thing, though, see, is that what happens is folks at McDonald's and all them, because Idaho doesn't pay their servers, they need them to depend on tips.
Right.
That doesn't apply to fast food.
Wait. Say that again. I think I got lost.
If you go to the restaurants, right, where the restaurants and the waiters and the waitresses when they serve you, they only make a certain amount an hour.
Yes.
It's very low.
Got it. Yeah.
I am not, don't quote me on how much they make, but I think the last time I checked it was like $3 an hour.
Yeah. No, a restaurant.
So that requires a tip. The problem is that there are other things in the service industry like McDonald's and Taco Bell and all them, but they make a minimum wage, a state minimum wage.
Yes.
They don't make that server's minimum wage, but they still want the benefits of the server. If this server is making tips so that they can balance out their income of what they're getting paid, that makes more sense to give them tips. But it doesn't make more sense to give them tips if they're already getting their hourly that's already at the state minimum wage.
That's where I'm at. And I just don't do that. I don't get when did this happen?
Most of the time
I've seen it.
Most of the time happen. They don't even make our drinks. They just hand us the cup.
Yes.
And you go and make your own drink.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not tipping
and you're
for
wanting
that.
me to tip for that. Like
I
can't do that.
It's not happening.
So yeah, for me it's just I can't.
I mean, I get it for, like you said, for restaurant, for serving and stuff
I'm
like
sitting
that.
down. I have a server.
But I will judge you.
Oh, 100%.
If it depends on the service.
100%.
My uncle.
You talking about a restaurant?
Yeah.
Yes.
At a restaurant. My uncle used to take 10 $1 bills and leave it on the table. And anytime something happened, like let's say his drink stayed empty for a minute, he'd take away $1. And then he'd take away $1 again if something else happened. And he'd take away $1 again if something else happened. And he's taking away $1 for having to ask for silverware.
Oh, that's a big.
But he would do that. But he would let the person know there's $10 waiting for you. How you act is going whether or not $10 is going to stay on the table.
You know what? One of my.
I used to think that was kind of brutal, but I was like, it worked though because he always got good service.
Yeah, to me, if you want to for sure downgrade your tip, don't write my order down and get it wrong.
Oh,
somebody that's like, what's your order? And I'll say it and they're like, yep. And it's me and my wife. And it's like, and for you? And it's like, yep, okay. And won't even at least repeat it to me. And then bring it back. And I'm like, that's not it. Tip is getting cut. You have a piece of paper that you can. There is no shame in writing an order down. Because then that guarantees it's right. But the ones that are like, yep, just tell me, I got you. It's like, I want this. I don't want mushrooms. I don't want onions. And I want it on this bread. Yep, got it. Side, salad. What type of dressing? Raspberry vinaigrette. For you, ma'am? Yep. Okay, got it. All right. Anything else? I'm like, you're not even going to read it back to me at least? Bring me my salad, ranch dressing. I asked for raspberry vinaigrette. Oh, you did? Let me go get that. If you would have wrote it down, dog, like why are you out here trying to flex like you? I don't care. Just give me my order right.
Now, how much will you upgrade your tip if they memorized it without writing it down and got it all correct?
Yeah, that's badass. I can't remember sometimes what I ordered.
You ever had them hand them your plate and you went, oh, I did ask for croutons.
Bro,
I forgot I asked for that. I'm glad they remembered.
I was with a party of 6, and this dude, I forgot where we're at in Boise, but this dude remembered everybody to a T. To the point that when he had an assistant, and she was like, I've got the chicken. He was like, that goes to him right there. I've got the, nope, that's a part of his.
See, that's how
I've got the, nope, that goes, nope, down there. I've got, that goes right there.
That sound like that Texas Roadhouse. That's what that sound like. Because they do come out with like 4 people sometimes.
And then when they got done, he looked around and was like, sorry, sir. I forgot your dressing. I was like, I didn't even look down yet to see if it was ready. Like before I could even point it out, and he even got the dressing right, he was like, I forgot your dressing. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. Oh, he got, yes.
No, you're not wrong.
6 people?
No, but I'm saying you're not wrong in your sense. Yeah, I'm not tipping. I'm not tipping at McDonald's, Taco
Wendy's,
Bell. I'm sorry.
Burger King.
I'm not.
I was not. No. You didn't do anything fancy.
Especially now, most of these places don't even want to take your order.
Oh.
They don't even want to take your order. You're supposed to just go to the computer and type all this in yourself.
The computer also asks for a tip.
How is... I wish there was a laugh button.
Instead of no tip, it's just
a laugh button. It just goes, ha!
Yes. We need to put producer Sean.
Let the computer ask me for a tip. I'm like, where's the laugh button? Laugh. Ha ha.
We're gonna have producer Sean go to every fast food joint in Treasure Valley and put that button.
You always put the right name or do you put the wrong name?
For my order?
Yeah. So they gotta call it out. Sometimes I'm a little childish. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, you don't put your biological name at all?
Nah. First name is Chu, last name is Baca.
Wow.
Yep.
I don't do that.
Why not?
I do. I don't know. I do
it.
I put my last name.
Yep, right here.
I put my last name because they sometimes can't pronounce it.
That's all I do.
Wow.
There he is. Why not?
I mean, you're the one that's not doing it.
And what's funny is I wouldn't have done it if I would have talked to a human being.
That's fair.
And it's funny because sometimes I've gone into fast food joints and I have looked some of these young kids that work at Taco Bell or McDonald's and stuff like that, and they work there. And I've looked at them, and they're almost scared to take my order.
Well, yeah, there's no social interaction, bro.
And the best way to scare them is pay cash.
Oh.
You pay cash, and they almost look at you. You don't want to slide your card? Like, what? How do you even know I got a card? I got
it's 2025.
Yeah, but your orders is $12.37. Yeah, and here's $14.36.
$14.36, $12.37. So you need to get $1 and $1 like $15, $18.
Yeah, but still, they wouldn't have got that.
Yeah, I can do that fast. Sorry, it was 13 cents because you said a 4 and a 7.
Yep, yes.
See, I got it.
Watch, there's gonna be somebody on the comments like, no, he got it wrong.
I was off a little bit, okay? I was doing it in my head, but it's $1 and like no more than 20-something cents, if I had to guess. Still. Also, somebody get in the comments and fact check me because I can't remember the numbers you said. But I know you said 13.
Me too. I said it real quick. I just threw out a random number too. It was like something 36. 1436 is what
it's gonna be $1 and some change. I really am gonna. I mean, I do look at the comments. I'm gonna look at the comments.
Now give when you put in, like, say if you can put in a cash amount and then it'll tell you how much you have to give them.
That's cheating.
The new registers. Yeah,
that's cheating. Mm-hmm. How much time we got on this episode? Oh, perfect. Because I got a segue to this, and you just talked about that.
Go ahead.
Growing up, do you remember? This is where kids nowadays, I feel like, are scared to interact. It's because they don't have to talk on the phone. Remember, if you wanted to call me back in the day, you had to call me on the house phone.
And you had to hope and pray that it wasn't your dad. Dads scared me every time I called my friend's house.
But you had to talk to them. It wasn't like if it was Mr. Twitty, it's just like, yeah, Sean, hang on. It was, how's it going, Sean?
How's your grades?
Yeah.
You had to get
full conversation before you could talk to the friend.
Have you ever heard your friend standing next to either his mom or his dad saying, "I'm right here"? You could like hear him in the background.
Oh, 100%.
But moms is still talking to you.
Still conversating.
Yep. And you have to be, yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir. Yep.
I got penalized one time for not answering fast enough. I got hung up on.
Really?
Yeah.
And
my
you know
friend's
what?
mom,
You know
I
how
forgot
you
what
can,
she asked me, but I couldn't answer. And she was like, "Well, until you figure out how to talk, have a good day."
You know how you can test your kids, and this is for anybody at home. They got these young teenage kids at home that all they do is they look down and they text. They text. That's all they do. This is how I did it, because this is how I figured out. My daughter had a problem with it.
With texting or talking?
Talking on the phone. Make them order a pizza.
Ooh.
Make them order a pizza. I gave Kylie the phone. I said, "You order the pizza." She's like, "Dad, I can't talk. I can't." I said, "Why not? If you could text it, you could do it, huh?" She was like, "Oh, well, yeah." And I was like, "No, just call them." So she calls them. Sometimes I put myself in situations where I'm trying to teach a lesson, but at the same time, I end up laughing out loud. Because I gave her the phone.
Herself that deep a hole.
I gave her the phone, and I said, "Call her and just say, hey, this is what you want. You want to order this pizza, blah blah blah." She gets on there, and they're the Idaho Pizza Company, because I like Idaho Pizza Company.
Probably said some special or something, whatever their slogan is.
Yep, it was like Idaho Pizza Company. Like, blah, blah, we got this, and this. How can I help you today?
Yep.
The first thing out her mouth is, "This is Kylie." And I blurt out laughing, right? And I'm like, "Who are you telling?" Like, she didn't even ask for your name yet. And she's like, "Well, hi, Kylie. Like, what can I do for you?" Well,
she made the workers shook.
Yeah, because then she's like, "Well, I'd like a pizza." "Well, do you know what kind of pizza you want?" And she's like, I heard her breathe. I grabbed her phone. I said, "Hey, kids, they can't even know, bro." No, because I'm wasting the lady's time too on the other end.
That's true.
She probably got other phone calls, so she can't go through this. So I grabbed the phone. I'm like, "Look, I'm just looking for a Supreme and the pepperoni and the thing. Now we can go with this, and let me get some of the twist."
Peabody. I'm in the
last
system.
name Peabody. And you know what? Put it in Kylie's name, Kiele. And yeah, when I got there, I made her go in.
That's funny.
I'll pay for it over the phone and just have her go pick it up.
But yeah, they don't.
I'm Kylie.
Talk.
Hi, Kylie.
They don't talk nowadays, bro. My friend brought that up because he's got 2 younger brothers, which is crazy. They're only 5 years younger than us, but they're that generation.
Have you ever had the phone that was portable?
Yeah, when I was in high school.
Okay,
like sophomore year.
How many times was the phone left in your room?
Maybe once or twice. Because if it was, I was in trouble.
Oh, got you.
I was in trouble, bro.
It was always in my sister's room.
No, that phone was not allowed. I could be on it.
It had a 9-foot antenna that you had to pop out when you was talking on it.
Ours wasn't that long. But yeah, that portable, no, it had to be back on the hook. It had to be. If it was not, I was getting my ass whooped in the middle of my sleep. Especially if my mom or dad woke up before me and needed to make a phone call.
Oh, and couldn't find the phone?
Oh.
Yeah, and like mine, like back in the day, we didn't have a pager thing where you could make it beep somewhere. We didn't have that. We didn't have that.
Bro, I forgot about pagers. That was crazy.
Oh, I had pagers.
My dad had one.
Yeah.
I think my dad and my mom had one.
That's when we started learning. We started learning languages and numbers. You had to turn it upside down to read the numbers. Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, crazy. Okay. I'm not crazy.
No.
Okay. I just had to check because
everybody at McDonald's and Taco Bell gonna be mad at us now.
Hey, they already
They're gonna be like, "I remember you. You ain't tipping."
I don't blink an eye when it comes to I will hit the button because they know also when they flip the screen over, they know it's the top left, and I will hit it. And I've
had young men and young women help me at Lowe's, and have denied my tips.
Yeah, that's more worthy.
Yeah, and they're bringing me out like, potting soils and bags and stuff, and they help me load it in my truck, and I'm like, "Here's a tip," and they're like, "No."
Yeah, that's a service.
Like, and that's something to me, like, that's worth a tip.
Oh yeah, they had to go get it for me.
I had to go grab all this, and then I had to load this up by myself, but I have somebody with me. No, that's worth a tip.
Yeah.
100%.
You don't do it. I experimented it. I don't know how many episodes I brought it up. If you were to DoorDash or Uber, would you tip?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, because that's a service.
Yeah.
They are bringing.
They're putting
me
miles on their car.
Yeah, and they're bringing me my food.
Yes.
They're traveling further than the
Yes.
people at. We gotta stop talking about McDonald's and Taco Bell because I do actually love both of those spots.
No, I do. I'm not saying I don't, but and we're not even talking about McDonald's or Taco Bell. We're just talking about the employees.
Yeah. Yes. It's not the business. It's the employees that think they should be getting. And it's
Yes.
like, what are you're pushing buttons.
Because they're trying to fall in the server category.
You're not a server.
They're trying
Sorry.
they're trying to double dip. So they already know that they got the servers beat by hourly. You know what I mean? They already got them beat by hourly. Now they want servers tips the way servers get.
Nope.
And servers are getting tips so they can balance out their salary.
Nope. If that's the case, then go be a server.
Correct.
Go be
Correct.
that person that can name my order.
That's
with
one of the
no
things.
piece of paper.
No, not gonna happen. They don't even want to talk to us. They
That's
don't even
true.
want to talk to us. You can go talk to that kiosk over there and punch in your order and make sure you didn't forget to take off minus the onions and minus the pickles.
Is it bad?
didn't
I
do that.
miss interaction.
I do. No, it is 100%. We need to go back.
I call when I do everything.
We know we need to go back. We just need
When
to go.
I book a tea time, I call the clubhouse. I love talking to the clubhouse.
I mean, there's certain things I'm going to use that I'm going to be online. I'm not going to call United. And talk to somebody and book my flight.
No.
I'm not gonna call.
I gotta book the flight.
I'm
fast.
not calling Enterprise to book my car.
No, yeah.
I mean,
you're taking.
But I could though, right? Like
You could, but those
I
are two things you
technically-
don't want to.
you know, I bet you if I call somebody at United and they answer, they'd be like, "Man, ain't nobody called here in a minute. They've all been using all Travelocity and
bro,
everything else."
you should call. You might get a hell of a discount because you called.
You know what?
Because you know
I
how to
might.
talk.
Because you know what? If you call a hotel and book your room at the actual
Bro,
hotel,
they give-
you find more deals talking to the people at the hotel than you do on any little site where you just book your room.
It's my wife kind of hates it, but my one little trick, if you ever talk to somebody, they usually say their name.
Yep.
They're like, "This is
Oh,
Enterprise. This is Sean." I'd be like, "How's it going, Sean? How's your day?" Boom.
Yep.
I'm their best friend.
You're looking for a three-day free rental. We'll give you the first 3 days for free.
Yeah,
What?
Sean, you don't got to
Done.
do that.
But I'll tell you.
Bro, say somebody's name and
Yeah.
ask them how they doing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Especially with hotels.
Oh.
Hotels, they'll be like, you know what? We had this one in there, but they canceled. But I'm going to give you that room for the same price as this room because you've been so nice to me
Yep.
today.
Be like, you
make
don't
sure
gotta
when you
do
come
that.
and check in, you come and say hi to me.
Yep.
And it's like, that's perfect. I always call. Call the hotel.
Can you please, I don't know when you're next, but can you please call an airline? Because I want to see if you get a discount. You're going to talk to like
Ooh.
a Peggy or like you're going to talk to an older woman too.
If I end up in first class,
Bro,
just because Peggy was like, you know what? Ain't nobody called this line in like
I'm
years.
calling it. If it's not a Peggy, it's going to be like a Katie or a Martha or what's the one that starts with a C?
Charlotte.
Yes. Those are my top 4. If you call
Charlotte, Bethany, Megan,
Bethany.
Look, there's a Bethany
You
out
gotta-
there right
bro,
now.
you
Bethany's
gotta
sitting back there.
call
Come
now.
on, call me.
You got to call. If you get one of those
she's
names,
at Continental right now. Call me.
you ain't got to say my name.
Nope. This is Continental Cheryl.
Please call. I just want to know who. Please call. THC, I've never asked you for
Okay.
something more in my life. I don't even care if you're not
You know
even-
what's funny? Watch when I do call. It's going to be automated telling me. It's going to put me on a little thing and be like, push 1 now. Push 2 now. And be like, can I speak to somebody? You cannot speak to anybody between the hours of 4 and 5.
That's
What?
true. Probably won't. But either if you do, please. And just
If I
let
get
me know the
somebody,
name.
yeah, that's going to be crazy.
Oh, all right. I forgot what I asked them to get in the comments about. Oh, don't forget to get in the comments about the math equation because I want to know if I was right. My final answer is going to be $1.17.
Okay.
I just want to know.
You
if I'm
almost
right.
said, because you said it was at least $1.20.
I said it was at least $1.20, so I'm gonna go 3 cents down.
Okay.
I'd rather be under than over. So that's what you do in poker. You never want to be over. Always want to be under.
Right.
I'm Twitty. That's THC. Before we start talking poker, we also got to play dominoes at some point.
You don't want to play dominoes. You don't want to play dominoes.
Bro.
You scared. Me and Mason was trying to get you up in there.
Yeah, you trying to? Oh, you know what? We're gonna be done.
No, because I didn't sit. I didn't sit.
I wasn't running. I had
didn't
to freaking
sit.
work.
Mason put that, and then Mason asked Herb, and Herb didn't really know how to play, so Mason knew where to sit him.
Yeah, exactly.
But that worked out for him.
That's because, and that's why. Why did he do that? Because he knew he would have got that L if I would have played, because I wouldn't have chosen
when I
set.
play you about to get that L.
Okay, we're going to find out. We're going to find two people who actually know how to play
chess,
too.
How I play chess, I'm doubling dominoes.
Bro, I grew up on dominoes. I cried probably more in dominoes than I have in any other category in life because of family. There was a no mercy rule,
Black
bro.
and white ivory is on me.
All right. I need a white 1999 picnic table. That's how old school it is. And I need the white chair that matches.
You want that vibrate on the slam.
That's
20.
That's how
10,
old school
15.
it is. That's the only table you play dominoes on. No, not a wood table.
Because you're going to create that one guy at the game that's always sitting there going, oh my God, stop. You're messing up the chain. We don't know where the spinner is.
Nope. He ain't in the group.
Mm-hmm.
He can't be that. You don't be standing up your dominoes. None of that.
You said we still got to find two people. I don't know anybody out here that play bones.
We got to find somebody.
VJ plays dominoes.
So we got to find one more.
Yep.
We got to find one more. You happen to know somebody.
Anybody.
Or it's Twitty in the city. We'll come somewhere and play dominoes.
Yep.
That'd be so dope. I got too many ideas.
We come to your city and play dominoes with you.
That's our future. All right, I'm getting out of here. We got a lot of ideas. I'm Twitty. That's THC.
Aloha.
Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. We're going for 5K, baby.
5K.
Thank you.